Welcome to Townline Garage. Today we're making cocktails in the camper, but we're using a Blackwater tank. Come on in. Oh, we're in the RV today. Bathroom to be specific. We're gonna try a little trick. Got back from the holiday and the regular flushes of the Blackwater tank haven't been quite as effective as I'd like. So, tried this trick before. It's been a few years. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop about 60 pounds of ice in the Blackwater tank. I've already got about 2/3 full. I don't want it completely full. Don't go full Uncle Eddie, because then there won't be enough slosh to make what's going to make this happen. What's going to do is that the ice is going to work like a little scrub brush on the inside of the tank and kind of do a deep clean of the Blackwater tank and the camper. I did put about half gallon of Simple Green in here before. I'm going to put a little bit more in there as well. Sorry about the background noise. I'm at the convenience store right now where I picked up the ice. So I'm going to dump this ice in here. Take a little, probably 15-20 minute ride. Might pick up a little more Simple Green, dump that in there. And then we'll try and share the effectiveness without the smell-o-vision. So, real fun. Alright, well, we're back in the truck. We put 3 20-pounders in the Blackwater tank. Probably a little bit too much. I would recommend, one, bringing gloves with you, because once you rip the plastic bag, your toilet bowl fills up and you kind of gotta, help it down. 2, bring water to wash your hands, sanitizer, whatever else. Now we're just gonna go for a little ride and let things slosh around. Here we are after everything's been cleaned out, kind of checking things out inside. We're gonna test the smell-o-vision here. Yep, much better. Other indicator of success, this is an older unit. This is a 2001 camper. You'll have this gauge set of some form or shape. It's going to have fresh water, solid waste, liquid waste, some other switcher-doos, and you typically have a test switch, or maybe they'll be always on, who knows. You notice these are all the way down at the very bottom. Solids and liquids are empty, which it should be. Tank's empty. Battery's dead, which is really nice. Fresh water is not totally empty, which is expected. One indicator that your solid tanks may be dirty is you'll empty everything out. You'll come back afterwards and you'll hit your test button and you'll still have some colors up here. That means you still have some colors on the side of your tank that you probably don't want. You got some, debris inside of that tank. So before I did the ice in the tank, these middle lights here were blinking on and off on occasion. When I checked this one, it was empty. So just another test to show that the tank is cleaner inside. Following up on the size tank of this unit, the tag says it's rated to hold 58 gallons of fresh water per the weight tag. They're on different areas of different vehicles or different campers. This one's rated for 58 gallons, so that should be split up, and probably some extra insurance on top of that across your gray water and your Blackwater tank. So 58 gallons of fresh, it's probably 30-40 gallon Blackwater tank, somewhere around there. I could look down in the books. I actually have a bunch of manuals on this. I don't know if that's in there, but what I'm getting at, it's a decent size unit. It's not a park model, but this camper was built for a little bit longer stays. Some of the newer campers that might have smaller tanks, depending on what you got. If you got a smaller camper, you're probably going to have a smaller tank. So keep that in mind when you're putting the amount of ice in there that you are. I wouldn't want to do this on a cold day. I'd probably want to see at least 65 degrees consistently, because I wouldn't want the ice to solidify in one large iceberg inside your tank and start crashing around. Did this on a pretty warm day. It's about 75-80 degrees. The ice is going to melt fairly quickly, but you only need it to last 15-20 minutes, so that's about perfect. So just use caution depending on the size of your tank and the temperature it is outside. Just picture it just like your cocktail. If it's cold out, and your cup's full of ice, that's what it's going to do inside your tank, because you got a bunch of cold water in there and you're going to put some ice on top of it. So keep that in mind. Excuse me. Well, there's a lot of different ways this can be done. There's all kinds of hoses and whirly-doos and stuff you can throw down that pooper tank, and I'm sure they'll do a fine job. I'd just rather not have that water, you know, raining back on me. So I prefer just to dump that in there. Simple Greens, good stuff. It's cheap, easy to find, and you know, it got that nice asparagus, or no, sassafras flavor. Just find that a lot cleaner than running a hose through and buying all those expensive tools that are just going to spray nasty water in my face. So, hope you find this helpful. Appreciate you watching. Till next time, keep it between the ditches. Adios.